Yes, people. I think where it's not where you do is how you do it. And this one says not where you teach is how you teach it. Yeah, man, this poster, yeah. Psychology, you know. Real. You have other things. US Border Patrol agents on horseback pushing back Haitian immigrants trying to cross the Rio Grande to reach US soil. It's causing outrage. American officials have opened an investigation into what's happening. Talks aimed at producing a bipartisan compromise on police reform in the US have failed to reach an agreement. Senate Republicans have warned that they will block legislation that would keep the government funded and lift the limit on federal borrowing, threatening a shutdown and the first ever debt default. Murders rose by nearly 30% in US last year according to FBI data, and the sharpest increase on record. They have continued rising this year. What does that have to do with the Border Patrol agents and Asian immigrants? Anyway, we go on to Wagwan Big C. Biden, I say all hands on deck crisis, I call it. Speaking at a virtual COVID-19 summit organized with the UN, President Biden called on world leaders, pharmaceutical executives, philanthropists, and civil society organizations to forge a global consensus around a plan to fight the pandemic. The president cited two urgent goals: vaccinating the world and solving an energy oxygen supply crisis. We are not going to solve this crisis with half measures or middle of the road ambitions. We need to go big, Biden said. It's an all hands on deck crisis. Pfizer has announced a deal to sell 500 million COVID-19 vaccine doses to the Biden administration to donate to nations in need of the shot. This week, the chief scientist at the WHO pleaded with nations to work together to distribute the vaccines and share excess supplies. A country-by-country approach, a nationalist approach, is not going to get us out of this pandemic, said the scientist Dr. Soumya Swaminathan, if I pronounce it right. Soumya Swaminathan. By the numbers, less than 10% of the population of poor nations and less than 4% of the African population has been fully vaccinated against COVID-19. Almost 80% of shots that have been administered have been in high and upper middle income countries. More than 4.5 million people worldwide have died of COVID-19. Here are the latest updates of the pandemic by map. In other developments, the FDA authorized Americans over 65 who have received Pfizer-BioNTech COVID vaccine to get booster shots at least 6 months after their second injection. See? Now them have to go get a third shot, see there? FDA authorized Americans over 65 who have had received Pfizer BioNTech's COVID vaccine to get booster shots at least 6 months after their second injection. Germany's state government will no longer pay for unvaccinated people to quarantine. Currently, 67% of Germany's population has received at least one dose of a vaccine. The US Federal Reserve signaled it could soon pull back from pandemic stimulus measures. The central bank expects to slow the asset purchases it has been using to cushion the economy, officials said, and may raise interest rates in 2022. So, say, next year, poor people are going to feel it. Them interest. Your credit card, you're going to pay for shit. Your tax going to go on where? Everything you borrow, you're going to pay for it forever. Your mortgage don't mean for life. If you enter your age, till you're dead, Martorino. Age. And for as long as you live.